Alright, how's it going this morning? Back here on GT6. And I'm going to try to work on them fucking dryers today. I'm all by myself today. So you'll get to listen to just me. Andy decided he needed a day off. He went to go eat. And Junior's collecting. And Crazy and NetMC are at work. Blame NetMC. He was talking to me about power on GT5. It's NetMC's fault today. Alright, so I'm going to get my wrench and tear out those pipes real quick. So it kind of bugs me. And then we'll start figuring out what we're going to do for these dryers. And I see you have already gotten back to work at adding stuff this week, Greg. Stuff on the changelog already. I'll leave that one there for now because that one's feeding top and bottom just in case I need to do something there before I move them over. I can still do that. I'll take the rest of this out of here. By the way, Greg, did you see what they did to the GT5 pipes? Looks so freaking goofy. And it's such a pain in the ass with your grid marks. You get used to it and then they go changing it like that. It's annoying as shit. Alright, so let's go out here and check these out and see what we gotta do. I know one of the first things I need to do is get the igniters done. And then I also need to figure out the collection system, which I got a problem with the igniters. I'm going to have to split them up. Because the way I have this set right now, I'm not going to be able to do igniters because I have the bottom and the back taken for charcoal. Because right now I have these down here collecting the stuff. And then in the back, I have the insert. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm either going to have to spread them out so they're every other block. Basically, your hitbox is gone from the pipe. The hitbox for the pipe is exactly the size of the pipe or wire. Which means you now, when you hold your wrench over it, this area is gone, this area is gone, you know. All you have is the center thing. So you can't hit it to put the cover on. You actually have to do it from this side most of the time if you want it on top. And you can actually reach around the pipe now and open something behind it. I bitched and bitched and bitched about it to no avail because apparently in GT5 now it's pretty much going to what everybody wants is what everybody gets, rather than what is intended or has been around forever. I even copied your thing over about how you shouldn't be able to access a pipe behind a block or a wire, and nobody really gave a shit. But yeah, it's kind of weird. And then if you hold a soldering alloy or soldering iron in your hand, you can make the pipe go down to about that size, maybe a little bit smaller. You can't really do any side unless you're on that side, because of the way the hitbox is. They didn't change the hitbox to work with the wire. Like this pipe here, what they should have done is made the grid go just over that pipe itself and take up its entire hitbox, where you could still do top, left, right, bottom, and back. But you can't. You've got like this little bitty bit. See how this one is just under that thing? If you even go to this right here, you can't hit that top box. So you can't get it on that top pipe. It is a real pain in the ass. What I've been doing is placing my pipe down, putting my cover on it, breaking it, and then putting it in where it needs to be, which is a complete waste of durability, power, whatever the case may be. But it's the way you got to do it. And it's really annoying. And shit, I was worried about that. I am out of power. And I didn't bring any charcoal with me to throw in it. Can I put these on there? I didn't think so. Alright, where's my boat? I know I got one around here somewhere. Or I thought I had one around here somewhere. Anybody want to help me with math today? Because somebody told me I was over on what I needed for dryers. And I want to know just how over I am. If I can pull out like half of them, that would be about perfect for my automating. I'm swimming my ass back. If you want to see the new soldering iron thing and the new pipe hitbox thing, I showed it a little bit in my last video. On the GT5 U world. But I can definitely see why you do things all by yourself, Greg, and don't have other people help you. Because some of the things that are getting changed in GregTech 5 seem to me to be breaking from GregTech, really. Greg, is it like 30C where... Oh, okay. They're talking about completely changing the way electrolyzing works. For a good and bad thing. One, they said the way you have electrolyzing set up is completely unrealistic and not possible. So they're going to do like the roasting and the acid dissolving thing, which I have no issue with. We have that here, but we still have the electrolyzing possible, just costs more power. And they're talking about completely doing away with it. And I like things to be semi-realistic. As I said, semi-realistic. Some of the things they're talking about changing in these updates just seem a bit excessive to me. Alright, so let's go over here and see if I can get my math and brain to work. And figure this out. Break me out a calculator. Now that I got some charcoal so I can go up and down. So the large boiler, wait a minute, it's not called that here, I don't think. Okay, so stainless steel boiler, the energy out is 8192 in steam. Greg, you can tell me if I'm figuring this wrong, because I think you told me last time I was. And 1 water gets turned into 160 liters of steam. So in my head, that would mean calculator up here, that I need to divide 8192 by 160. 192 divided by 160 would be 51.2. That would be the amount of water that is needed to make that amount of steam. But we have a turbine. A turbine is going to give back 95% of its steam. So if I divide that number I just got by 95 or 95%. Oh, wait a minute. Multiply it, stupid. 1.2 times 95% is 48.64. 51.2 minus 48 would only be 2.56. That's not very much freaking steam. Am I figuring this wrong, Greg? Or wait a minute, that's water. Yeah. It's only 2 liters of water per tick this thing needs to take if I'm feeding it back all that it needs into here. It just does not sound right. But I can kind of test it. Let's see if I'm right. I should have plenty of power because this thing... Did I not put the battery back in? I did put the battery back in. Okay. If I put the battery back in... Oh, I'm probably full on that shit. I gotta get my tools. I don't have my tools with me. But I'm guessing that I'm full of... No? Ah, there it is. Yeah, I'm full of everything in here because the argon can't get out because I'm just using a regular pipe here, which is fine. I didn't want that running all the time anyways, but I can turn the cobblestone iterator over here back on and let it make me some more clay and shit, and then light this up and see how it works. Portugal, it's around 40 degrees. What the hell is 40 degrees? I know 25 and to 30 is pretty close to like 80 and 90. .40 Celsius, 104 degrees. Fuck that shit. Yeah, we got lucky, and it's only gonna get about 23.8 here for the next 2 days, and then it's gonna go back up. It'll be 27.7 by the end of the week. My aunt and uncle live directly in that area. They're lucky that the wind is in the right direction, otherwise they would have lost everything. Yeah, that would really, really suck ass. Alright, so I need to get my magnifying glass. I'll grab this in case it dies, because it looks like it's getting really low. And I need my multi-tool. And I'm going to grab my drill as well. Let's go out here and start up the cobble eater and see if I can run just one of these. Now that Greg told me that it'll just waste power from the dynamo and not back up, I'm not as worried about wasting out the power for the testing things like this. Honestly, with as much charcoal as I can make, I could damn near let them things just sit there and run making water. But I'd rather not. Alright, so yeah, there goes. That is full of water. This is about 149 right now. Alright. So let's go ahead and put a piece of this in here. I'll get that up. We should have plenty of charcoal in here. So let's start this one up, because then I can keep an eye on it. Alright, man. And now, why didn't you light? Why didn't that one light? Everything else lit but that one. This was all working perfectly fine the other day. Now, what is that one's issue? You did this. What is this? I heard someone broke an entire feature without adding a replacement for it. It is now no longer to place covers onto the sides of pipes like it was possible before, because somebody thought it was a nice idea to carelessly make the hitboxes the size of the pipe and not full block sizes like before. It's one thing to have the hitboxes smaller, but a completely different thing if that disables the ability to place a cover behind or on the sides of a pipe, just because the hitbox of the pipe isn't large enough to show the options. For example, would it be possible to make the hitbox full-sized whenever you hold a cover-related tool or a cover item in hand? That would fix this issue and restore the ability to place covers on any of the 6 sides without having to deobstruct them. This recent change really made GT5 pipes an even larger pain in the ass than they already were, due to the sheer existence of auto connect messing up pipes before you can even paint them. Please make sure that there's a good reasoning and careful additions to the mod, rather than this careless, I want this, so the other useful thing has to be removed. I like it. No, it pretty much states the exact problem I had. It's a pain in the ass trying to do covers now, and that pretty much stated it. Oh, stop glitching, you pain in the ass. Ugh, thank you. Okay, so, first off, why is my first igniter not lighting? The wire's going out, going right up to it. Let's go make sure that it is not. I'll give you another piece. I need to set up a safety system for that. Well, that would be a good question, Greg, but unfortunately, that'd be a good question for yourself. I can't really answer that one for you. Yeah, it's going directly up where it should be. Okay, is it out of... Ah, that would be the problem. It's out of butane. That was the one that was burning most of the time, and so now it's out of butane. So we need to get the butane tank on here. Good thing I have one right here. And this is probably actually what I should be working on today, is getting the actual fluid that is going to power this big boy over here, but I want to work out the water. Okay, so this is where my butane is, if I'm correct. So I put this right there, and sumbitch, should have done that first. Open a pipe. Wait a minute. Oh, let me guess. Will fill. There we go. Well, that should fill them all up nicely. Okay. So now we ignite them. Haha. Gotcha, bitch. Okay. Eat some pie. Now this was at 149, but we've ran it a little bit, and now we're doing the initial heat up, which is going to take a lot out of this, and I know that. The initial heat up takes a lot of distilled water. So for right now, I just got to make sure that it stays constant, or constant enough. And for this part, let's go ahead and kick on everything else. That'll make sure that I have plenty coming in. Oh, I tried to step off before it stopped making the noise. Damn it. Let me out. I need to put a damn gate on there so I can't walk off of it until it stops. That is freaking annoying. Alright, why are you fuckers out? You should have plenty. You have none. These guys sucked it all up. Is it still gaining? Hold on. Stupid Discord, just shut the fuck up. I want to talk all the time. Bring my damn bar up in my way. Steam facing. Doesn't say the heat in it though. Blast resistance, hardness, distilled water, steam. And it's still gaining. It actually should be outputting now, I think. We should actually be getting power through here, I think. Alright, now when I disabled this, how did I do so? Thought I disabled that. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong one. It's this one up here. Wait a minute. It's this one here. Alright. That'll turn on the carburetor. We're not losing power there. Carburetor's running. We're not losing power there. I can't reach that fucker. Alright, let's see. That tells me jack shit because I can't get to the actual block. That tells me the distilled water tank. Doesn't tell me anything about the power it's doing. Alright, let's kill this fucker and go get some butane. Down the elevator. Yeah, it needs a few things to tell us what we're doing here. Butane, that's what I was doing. Going to go get the butane tank. Damn it. Walking in there. Alright. And I think what I'm going to do is, while I'm over here grabbing this, is I'm going to look at how much aluminum I have, because I think that's what I'm going to use for the pipe to run the butane over here. I'm just going to run a pipe right along this bridge, or right underneath this bridge, and get it thrown in and get it started extruding. That way I can run it over here. And let's go ahead and turn on the distillation tower while we're here. Let's go see how much aluminum I got. Oh, I can't check how much aluminum I got because it ain't fucking over here. It's over there. And what did I come over here for other than that? Grab butane. That's what I was doing. Okay. And which one are you, butane? That's petrol. That's nothing. That's butane. So, on there. Butane, it's full. Okay. What's wrong with my mic? You tell me what's wrong with it, I'll try to fix it. I can't hear it, so unless somebody tells me there's something wrong, I don't know it. And usually if there's something wrong, Greg tells me. And Greg ain't told me shit. So if it's messed up, blame Greg. Those are great words to live by. If it ain't working, blame Greg. Okay. I ain't worried about it then. Greg says don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it. Alright. I opened it. Won't fill, will fill. Why aren't you filling? Did I not get this set right the other day? Damn it. I'm so not going to get these dryers automated today. I'm going to be spending all fucking day just trying to figure everything else out. Damn it, I just did it again. Motherfucking son of a... Damn elevators. Alright. This down. Now, how... Is it you two that's empty? You're empty. You're empty. You're full. You're full. You're empty. Now, you should not be empty. You should be getting yours from... Okay, well, I guess there's a reason why you're empty. I didn't open a damn pipe. I'm going to open that way. And the backside should be open. Okay. So now, you should have some. You should have some. You should have some. You should have plenty because you're coming in from here. So I need to do one here. How am I getting it here? So can't run it through here because that's where my shutoff wire is. Any red all the way around here? Because I could move that over a block. There we go. And while we're here, that thing a little bit more charcoal. And let's go ahead and cut this out. Close that. Close that. Bring this out here. Then I can bring that pipe straight over and up. Alright, so let's go up, see if we got some more pipe up here. No. Okay. Let's run back, see if we got some pipe over there. Oh, damn it. Aluminum. Check on aluminum. And Greg, believe it or not, I actually agree with you about something you said on the wiki the other day when somebody wanted, or not the wiki, damn it, the forums the other day about wanting you to change the name of aluminum or aluminium to aluminum. I don't understand that. I agree with you. It should stay the way it is. Just because we don't pronounce the freaking I in it doesn't mean that it needs to be spelled without the I. We got plenty of other fucking words we don't pronounce the damn letters in that we still keep the silent ones. And I know that there's things in European English and American English that are spelt different, like color and crap like that, but I guess I'm not one of the typical selfish Americans that thinks it all has to be spelled our way or no way. Fuck, I can't spell either of them, so it doesn't matter to me at all. I never understood the whole everybody needs to conform to our way of doing things. I don't buy into that bullshit. Never have, never will. Let's see. Aluminum pipe. That's platinum. You know, if platinum wasn't fucking blue, I wouldn't get it mixed up with aluminum. Somebody had to make it shiny. Bandwidth is 100. Bandwidth is 300. If I do quadruple, it'll be 300 for all 4 slices. Or 300 per slice. So 1200 altogether, I'm guessing. Is that how that works since they both have 300? Because shouldn't that be bandwidth of 300 times 4? Or is it 300 total for the whole pipe? I never noticed that before. But I shouldn't need more than 100 out there. I'm probably going to put a tank out there anyways. So let's go ahead and just do small pipes. That'll be plenty. And this will give me plenty to get out there. Probably more than what I actually need. But, oh well. I know capacity and bandwidth are two different things. But when you're looking at a quadruple pipe, it has the exact same bandwidth as a small pipe and the exact same capacity as our normal pipe. But since the quadruple is a 4 pipes put together, shouldn't it be 300 liters per portion of the pipe? And same with capacity. Shouldn't it be 1200? Okay, so it is per pipe. Okay. That was my question. Thank you. Okay. The till tip is per sub pipe. That makes more sense then. Ta-dun. I don't have any more. Hi, Barracuda. So not doing what I'm supposed to be doing again as usual. Every time I say I'm doing what I'm doing right now, I always end up doing something else and never get what I said I'm doing done. I'm supposed to be working on automating dryers and I'm laying frickin' pipe. And making pipe. Alright, so I need to run this pipe right up here, connect it here, down, Jeeves. And it's out of the water. Now, do I have enough pipe to connect from there to here? Haha. Just enough. There we go. Good man. That shit fixed. Now, back up, Jeeves. Holy shit, this thing loses heat quick, Greg. What the fucking hell? You just want to suck up all my butane, don't you? Why the hell does this thing cool off so damn quick? The other ones take forever to lose pressure. This one's like 5 seconds. It ain't running. Done. $626 is what we started out with. Let's let this bad boy get up to pressure. Let's go see if how our power's coming back here. Still got plenty there. And we're gaining here. So, yeah. Well, there's that. I need to use more power. That's all there is to it. Let's go get some shit to separate. Maybe? We'll wait. I definitely cannot heat this bitch up on what I have down there, because I am losing water quickly when it's in heat up mode. Okay, so the heat acceptors become part of the boiler. You can't check the heat even by clicking on them. Name is null. It is not. Its name is heat acceptor. Can tell that by looking at Walia. Alright, so we should be putting out power now. The scanner can only check the heat of a reactor. I won't make one of them. Saving my uranium for when you make a reactor. Hi, Nano. I tried your pack. Not a fan. Alright, so let's check the water here. See how we're doing. .608, 628, 632. Oh yeah, we're gaining. Alright, that's what we wanted to see. So, if we are gaining, that means we can start kicking some of these off. Let's kick half of them off for now. Hey, stop burning. Thank you. Well, the first day is fucking brutal. Or the first night is brutal because of that weird, we want to be, oh crap. What is the name of that mod in Crash Landing that makes you drink water? Because it takes you down to half your health. And with the skeletons now being like fucking Gatling guns and kicking your ass so bad, if you get caught out at night or in a cave and you have no armor and a skeleton hits you, about 2 shots, Enviromind, that's it. Whatever that mod is in there that acts like it wants to be Enviromind, but a very bad knockoff of it, in my opinion. Whatever that mod is, cutting the health in half makes nighttime brutal as shit. Alright, so we're still gaining on water. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, Tough as Nails. That's the name of it. That mod, I've messed with it once before. It's annoying as shit. .662, 448, 665. Okay, 665. We're gonna wait a little bit. Check it again because it's gonna go up and down because of the dryer cycling. Environment I like if it's done well. The avalanche thing with Greg Tech breaks Enviromine badly. 665, now we're 676. Alright, so let's go down and turn another one off. They don't properly move the tile entity information, I guess it is. So you can't use Enviromine with Greg Tech with the landslide shit on. The having to drink thing, I have no issue with whatsoever. I like that. Have you tried? Yes, I have, and I don't like it. I won't try it again. Or at least not in any time soon. 682. 684. So yeah, we're definitely gaining still. Only for drinking and temperature. Yeah, that I could handle. That insanity shit. Oh my god, that was on in one mod pack I tried, and that's enough to drive a guy fucking nuts. I don't like that insanity shit. Hi, Frankie. But you gotta remember, Greg, I have Crazy, Andy, Shadow, most of which are somewhat new to. I wouldn't say they're new, but they're not old school Minecraft players that have been doing this forever. So when you start adding things like you have to drink, it kind of kicks them in the dick pretty bad. Especially Crazy. Anything that makes her do more work than she already has to, she's not going to be fond of. So that's like the main reason why I don't have it in here. Okay. So one boiler is plenty for keeping up with the water while we're running. It actually gains while we're running. So that's good to know. So I can leave these other ones in here just for startup, basically. And just automate this one to turn on and off. Which is easy because I can either do this one here, or what would be easier is do this one here. I just got to get the power here, and I should be able to run power off of here down there to do it. But I do need to get automatic shutoffs in, and I need to get some more black granite for a floor down here. Well, one, I hate magic mods. I have a long-standing hatred of magic mods. I also don't believe that things like big reactors should ever be used with IC2. I don't like being forced to progress through a magic mod to unlock something in a tech mod. If a mod pack is going to have magic mods in it and tech mods in it, that's fine, but keep them separate. Infinitech actually does that. It has both of them in it. I'm dealing with it in Fear of the Night. There's some things I still don't really like about it because I don't like how Thaumcraft pretty much forces you to screw with shit because of hungry nodes and some of the like taint biomes and shit like that. With as much exploring as you have to do in Greg Tech, those environmental things can really be a hindrance on you. The other thing about New Horizons I don't like is the Ascension mod. I spawned in 4 times and couldn't even break a tree before getting completely annihilated by a boss that I could, or a mob that I could not kill. On day 1, morning 1. Night had not even fallen. Why the hell is there a mob that's going to just annihilate me that I can't touch? That's absolute bullshit. So, for that reason, don't like it. Ain't gonna fucking touch it. Unless I'm thinking the wrong one again. That's Dark Matter that has Ascension. Never mind. The other one is just the magic mod and the fact that Big Reactors. I keep getting them two mixed up because they're both a pain in my ass and I don't like them. Am I one of the few people that don't like Pneumaticraft? I don't use my Pneumaticraft, so I can't judge it that well. I never played Pneumaticraft, but I'm really like this elevator. Why don't you like Pneumaticraft? I find it interesting. It's a neat take on technology. It may not be the most realistic, but it's a different idea, and I kind of like it. That's why I have it in here. I love the way they do circuits. Them little robot fuckers. I love them things. If I could have robots like that in Greg Tech to put together my circuits here, I'd be happy as shit. I'd be as happy as a pig in schlop. Alright, what the hell was I doing? I was doing something. Igniter. That's what I'm doing. Do I have an igniter? I have an igniter. Aha. Alright. And transformer, that's ULB, that won't work. Battery box, electric dynamo. Let's go figure out exactly what I need. It's a lot more realistic than open blocks elevators. Yep, I agree. And it's a lot more realistic than Ender.io travel anchors or whatever they are, that you can just zip wherever the hell you want. And another thing I really like about it, unlike just about every other freaking tech mod out there, shit can actually go boom. You can actually blow shit up with it. And that is something that, other than Greg Tech, you really can't do. Alright, how did I break that? Damn it. And you gotta remember, Nano, I am a huge protester of 110. I really don't like 110. So, and the main reason why I don't like 110, I don't like them damn skeletons. So, wait a minute. I'm an idiot, never put this wire in. That's why it didn't fucking work. How about you put the damn wire in, dumbass? There we go. Now it'll work. Alright, so I need an LV there. And I can run it off of here. How many blocks is that going to go? 1 for the transformer. 2, 3, 4. It'd only be 5 if I went to there. Or 6 if I went to there. I'm not going to lose that much going across to there. I think I'll just use cable. I dislike Ender IO, weird recipes, and too much hand waving. Pneumatic Craft's got some awesome textures, by the way. I will agree with that as well. It's got some kind of bland ones as well, but some of them are kind of cool. Those little robot things, if you can figure them out, if you ever want to see them working really well, go watch Etho play, what the hell, Crash Landing. He ended up having one that brought him his camel pack, if I remember correctly. And if you ever want to see somebody do Crash Landing right, go watch him. He did a great job at it. Kind of like what does, but I'm not a fan of the mechanics. I want more ways to generate energy, or in this case, air pressure than coal. There's more ways of making air pressure than coal. There's at least 2 built right into it. And then there's 2 other ones on top of that. Motherfucker, spell. So first off, you have your air compressor that runs on burnables, and then you have your advanced one that runs on burnables. But you also have, where's it at? Thermopneumatic, is that the one I'm thinking? Uses to process liquids into other liquids. Nope, that's not it. There's a liquid burning one. That's the pneumatic door. That is an awesome thing too. I like the pneumatic door. Somewhere in here is a liquid burning. There's a way of getting it from lightning, so basically a lightning round. There's the advanced liquid compressor, so there's a regular liquid compressor somewhere. Not sure where it's at. So this uses your fuels to make power, and then if that's not enough, you have your electric compressor that runs off of IC2 EU, and your flux compressor that runs off of RF. So, you have multiple ways of making power other than coal. You pretty much have to start with coal. Like this advanced liquid compressor, the regular compressor, you can make this almost first off. I could make one of these right now because it only uses an air compressor and some pneumatic tubes, and I have the liquids to burn in it, so I could make one of them right now if I chose to. I am a 40-year-old kid. And don't worry about personal questions. The only personal questions that I probably wouldn't want to answer would be, let's see, How big's your dick? How many times you have sex a week? What's your address? And show us a picture. That's about it. Other than that, ask what you want. I don't give a shit. I think the 110 became a lot easier. Make me want to play vanilla only to make redstone machines. If you see the environmental tech who can produce power, buffs, ores, and everything from nothing. Yeah, 110 did become easier, but mobs became a pain in the ass. For the sex a week thing, 0 at the moment. You're absolutely right, Greg. You are absolutely right. I didn't know that there was more ways of getting air. Haven't used Pneumaticraft since 164, and wasn't aware it changed. Well, even in 164, you could still do the IC2 and RF thing. The only thing I know of that changed is the need for heat for some of its mechanics and the liquid generator thingy. I don't believe there was any liquid in that one or the lightning rod. No, you can't play a shadow and come in yelling, "Hi, fuckers." Environmental Tech is a horrible mod. Never even seen it. Don't know anything about it. IC2 Classic is released. It was released on Friday. Or Saturday. I thought it was Friday. Yeah, plastic changed a lot, and I like the way plastic changed. You ain't got them stupid seeds anymore. I hated them seeds. That was one of my favorite things that changed in it from 1.6 to 1.7. And I don't like 110 in vanilla. I tried playing it a little bit with Junior off camera, just screwing around, and there's not enough shit to mine. That's my favorite thing with Greg Tech is mining, and our favorite thing with Minecraft is mining, and there's just nothing to mine. There's too little ore variety. Yep, I agree with you. It is a great change the way they did the plastic. Alright, so I got dick done today, but I'm actually going to call it early. Give me a second to holler and get Junior's attention real quick, and I'll let you know. I think we might do a second stream today. Being Monday, we usually break it up. Alright, so just talked to Junior, and he said that he's cool with it. In a couple hours, we will do AoE, since we didn't get, I don't think, a chance to do it last week. I'm going to have my Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, I know, it's barely an hour today. But it's Monday. I always get my lunch early. And I'm going to be back on here more often this week. I want to get this stuff set up. And I'm going to break down and make me a damn thermal centrifuge, because I don't think Greg's ever going to give me one. and try to work on my processing. So we're probably going to be back here tomorrow. I don't have any fucking tin cables or lead cables laying around. Kind of get used to Mondays being split up like this into 2 streams, because it's probably going to be the new norm of things. I ain't gonna guarantee it, but probably. I said about 6 blocks, 1x cable, that would be 3 cables. Let's do 6 just so we got plenty. Let's see. Yeah, AoE is Age of Engineering, not Age of Empires. I could actually do that if you guys wanted to see it. I love that game. Age of Empires is one of my favorite old games. And yeah, I'll ping you when I'm ready to start it. Not a problem. And for everybody else, since I don't have an exact time, I will tweet out right before I'm going to start, maybe 15-20 minutes. So if you're not already on my Twitter thingy, you can. If anybody doesn't know already or cares, my Twitter is just basically Minecraft Greg Tech related. You don't have to worry about seeing pictures of my food and my family and hear me talk about politics and how many times I took a shit today and all that random crap. It's just stream information, or sometimes I'll put like pictures of shit that I did after streams or things like that. Like if I'm building something, I'll take a picture of it and sometimes I'll post it there. You don't have to worry about a bunch of random crap. I was thinking about, with our group, we have 2 very avid Facebook users I can't stand. You have to go to Espernet Nano and then GT-Dev. Should be very easy to find. If not, get with me on Discord afterwards and I will help you get in there. Also, I have a Discord channel it's called Greg Tech Help. So if any of you are interested in a link to that, I'll also post in there when I'm gonna start streams. I'll make one here real quick. Invite, link never expires. There's that. Make sure you have the GT then dash dev. So it's got to be just like that. Or that also. Yep, just like Greg put it there. That's my Discord link. Y'all can come in there. It's not where we actually record from. We actually record from my private Bears Den group. We do occasionally use this one for recording. But if you have any questions or you want to know when we're going to stream, you can go there and I can post it in there as well. If anybody here is actually interested in a Bears Den group Facebook thing, let me know. And I'll talk to the 2 people that actually use that shit and see if they want to set one up. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Facebook. I've got my own personal one that I never frickin' use. So don't expect me to be using this one a great deal, but I can do the same thing with it that I do with my Twitter account and post stream information, shit like that. Alright, so I need 3 more wires and I'll have to have the redstone controller thingy bopper on there. I will finish setting that up tomorrow, or I'll finish setting it up tonight. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna shut this thing off as well. How I'm gonna activate it, all that good shit. So, have a good one, guys. I will see you in a couple hours.